Well, howdy folks. Here in outdoor sporting, we love to fish, we love to play, we pray constantly. Some folks might take the city lights, the city sounds over getting a little dirty, loving God, but hunting is a way of life, and it's what we love to do. This is outdoor sporting. What's going on, y'all? It's been a while since I've been on here, but I was going to post a video. Got a new project going. I actually got a couple projects going on. I should have been recording and keeping you guys up to date, but appreciate all you guys sticking around. But I was going to give you guys a first look at my new investment. Sorry for all the hassling and stuff. I got dogs all around me. Won't leave me alone. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and check this thing out. We've got a 2023 Husqvarna TE 300, not a 300i. Apparently there's no difference. The only difference is the eye. But anyway, I've had motocross bikes in the past. Some of you may or may not know, I had an accident here a couple years ago and it shattered my left hand, and it's just ain't been the same since. But anyway, just a little quick walk around. I picked this up, local dealer. It was used, but it's got 9.6 miles on it, and I'll probably put about 3 of those miles on there at the dealership. It is oil injected. We'll see how that goes. Y'all may or may not remember, my last two-stroke bike was a 98 KX 250, and I had recently sold it. It was hard to ride. That thing vibrates to all hell, and it wasn't good on the old hand. And I'm getting older, it's time to slow it down a little bit. But anyway, this is going to be it. It's full WP suspension, supposed to be super plush. I haven't even really got out and trail rode it or anything. Just got it home today. Anyway, brand new to the Husqvarnas. Literally took me about 4 hours of looking at this thing to figure out what this was, to find out that it holds your kickstand up. So that's how little I know. I may be doing a few little mods on this thing. I'm not just a wild crazy kid anymore, so I don't know, maybe a skid plate, maybe a FMF silencer and stuff like that. But I've toned it way down. As you can see, it's got a headlight, so I'm not a hoodlum anymore. But anyway, this is going to be it. I believe they come with Geomax tires, Brembo brakes. Yeah, Geomax AT81s in the rear. And this bike is brand new. And literally, before I test drove it, sucker still got tits on the center lugs. Anyway, I think I got a stellar deal on it. Anyway, this is her. Let's get a startup sound, and I'm going to just put it around the yard a little bit. I've still got to get it broken in, do the first oil change. I'll bring you guys along with that. Smells delicious. Anyway, it's mint. There is not a flaw on this thing. I don't know how good you guys can hear me, but I was going to show you the frame guards, the sacrificial deals. That one's got more rub on it than anything. I've literally not even set the bars up or the levers up to my liking. I may end up putting a kick starter on it. I was never a big fan of the electric starts. I mean, they're awesome, super handy. I just don't know what would happen once you got out and got in trouble, I'm sure you could bump start it. But anyway, we'll be back. I'm gonna put a couple miles on it and we'll do the oil change. I've really got to learn this bike over, so if you guys have any suggestions on what type of injector oil to run, what's a good fuel to run in it, please let me know. Any pointers on need to. All right, guys, it done got dark on me out there. I did ride a little bit. I've got, oh shoot, what I put, like 6 miles on it or something. Yeah, crap, I just passed it. Anyway, we got almost 16 miles on it now. I like it. It's the power's super linear compared to the KX250. Very predictable, but the power's there. I mean, it's not, it wheelies on demand if you need it to, but it's not going to surprise you or buck you off or anything. One thing that I did notice is I'm going to have to either get another spring. I'm a pretty solid corn-fed boy. The sag is way off for me. I don't know how much adjustment there is to get that to come down a little bit to get my sag set, but it's plush, super plush. I like that, but I don't want to bottom out the stroke on that rear suspension. I did stiffen up the front a little bit. I believe it was 8 clicks back on the 8 clicks off of bottom on the compression, 6 clicks back on the rebound. It seems to do good for what I need. Like I said, I'm 195, 200 pounds, so it seemed to track real good. I'll adjust it as I get into more technical stuff. Tires do grip. They're not bad at all. I can see them be problematic in real soft stuff, but super good on the rocky stuff. We was playing around on train tracks and stuff like that a while ago, so did real good, super happy. I think the tire pressure, it felt like was at about 50 pounds, so I will have to adjust that, but that's just all small stuff. So far, loving the bike. I'm in the middle of insulating the shop because I live in Oklahoma and it is hotter than hell's bells out here. This is another project we've been working on. CJ5 74, I believe, 76, but it's got the 383 stroker in it. Got some power steering issues right now, but she's a ripper. Solid machine. Another project we've been working on is this 9th gen Civic SI K24. It was just bodywork stuff. Sorry I didn't record that. I wasn't real sure how it was going to turn out, but typical Honda stuff. We had a lot of fading, sun bleached, clear coat damage right there on the front fender, right here above the handles and that back panel, both sides. But see the reflection of that hefty corn-fed man right there. But it actually turned out pretty good. The color match was pretty spot on. We taped at the body line and you can't even hardly tell it. Anyway, turned out real good. Just getting this thing. Funny story about this car. Sorry, this was going to be a bike video. Just going to throw this in there. There is still some Kent stuff I need to do and stuff like that. But I bought that car brand new in 2013. Put the very first miles on it. Ended up getting it back. So it's kind of near and dear. But anyway, finishing up on the bike. Like I said, there's a couple little things that I want to adjust. The handlebars are set a little bit too far back for me. And then I'll adjust the levers. The foot pegs feel good. The brake lever, shift lever is pretty spot on. So yeah, I will just get it fit up to me. I'll bring you guys back whenever it comes time for the first oil change, and then hopefully get some content, some ride content for you guys. Anyway, thanks for sticking around.